What's up? This is Sonny from Sonny-Fitness. What we're going to do here, Easter's upon us right now. A lot of people are going to have ham. I want to try to show you a little something about ham where we can cut the sodium a little bit and the mashed potatoes too. Alright, so this is what we got going here. I got some water boiling over here. I got some cauliflower over here that's frozen. I did microwave it a little bit just to get a little softer before I put it in the water. It'll go faster. I've got a store-bought ham steak. Obviously, you've got the big spiral hams that you could buy. I'm just using a ham steak just to make things a little easier here. I've got some pureed sweet potatoes here. On another show, I'll show you how to do that. It's pureed sweet potatoes, very easy. I got some parsley, peppers, onions. Okay, I'm frozen. I microwaved them. Little cup of wild brown rice. You buy these in the store. They heat up in a minute. And I've got a little bit of soy milk, butter, of course my favorite, no salt, and pepper. Okay, so I've got the water boiling over here. We're going to throw this cauliflower right in, and let's cook this down. Okay, while the cauliflower is cooking, getting soft, what we're going to do here with this ham steak, I've got a frying pan here, and I've got some water boiling. Why we're going to boil a ham steak? To get the salt out of it. Now, if you had a spiral ham and you had a big pot that you would cook tomato sauce in or whatever it might be, take the spiral ham or the regular big half a ham that you're going to cut up, boil it. Boil it first before you cook it. It'll get the salt out of it. It'll be a lot better off for you. Okay, so I'm going to take this ham right now, and I'm going to stick this in the frying pan. Now what we're going to do, we're going to boil that maybe for 5 minutes. It's just to get the salt out of it. Now you're not going to get all the salt out of it, you're going to get most of it. So what we're doing is we're trying to make this a healthier, better ham dinner. Okay, so what we got going here now, the cauliflower in the water is done. I still got the ham steak boiling away to get some of that salt out. So what we're going to do is we're going to strain this here. Okay, let's strain this. Want to get all the water out of this. Okay, so I'm going to take this cauliflower and put it on some paper towels here, because all this water must come out, and I'm going to pat it down. Okay, so now I patted this down. I got mostly all the water out. You got to really try to get the water out of here. I still got the ham steak in the pan with water boiling. Get that salt out of there. Let's put this in the food processor. These are your mashed potatoes, your cauliflower mashed potatoes. You know, we want to make this ham dinner healthy and cut the sodium. Okay, so what I got right here, I'm going to put a little bit of soy milk in there, which is optional. You want to put 2% milk in it, regular milk, because you're only putting a little bit in. I like to use soy milk. Okay, I'm going to put this package of stevia in there. And everybody knows about stevia. It's the greatest thing because it's a sweetener, okay, from a tree. Okay, we're going to put a little of that in there. All right, put the top onto here. And let's puree this. Okay, so I pulsed this a little bit. Now that it's pulsed a little bit, I want to take like a teaspoon of butter, regular butter. Do not use that make-believe butter or half and half or spread, whatever. Use the regular butter. So we've got like a teaspoon of butter in here. And we're going to puree it again. Okay, so let's get this out. Okay. Alrighty. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these cauliflower mashed potatoes. I'm going to put them in a bowl here for a minute. Okay. And they look just like mashed potatoes. And it's healthier for you. This is your slow carb. Remember I told you all the meals three times a day, fast carb, slow carb, and a snack? Okay, so what we're going to do is going to take this and we're going to put it to the side a minute. We're going to go to our ham steak that's been boiling down, and we're going to take it out. Alright, I'm going to take the ham steak out there. I'm going to put that over here. Now, like I told you, boiling it is getting the salt out. Is it going to get all the salt out? No, not necessarily, but it's going to get more than 50% of the salt out. Like I said, we want to make a healthy ham dinner. Okay, so we got on the side over here our cauliflower mashed potatoes. We got our ham over here on the side. Now, we got the frying pan here with a little ham in it, a tablespoon of grapeseed oil. Remember I said grapeseed oil is the only oil to use because it don't break down to trans fat. Now I got these frozen peppers and onions that I microwaved. We're going to throw those right in here. Okay, let them cook down a little bit. Okay, so I got these frozen peppers and onions cooking down a little bit. And I remember I microwaved them. And I say this many, many times. If you want to use fresh, go ahead and use fresh. My meals are trying to be fast. So you have the time to cut the stuff up, do it. I like to use frozen. Okay, so now we're going to take the wild brown rice. We're going to throw that right in there. And let's mix it up a little bit. Okay, we're going to take a little no salt. Throw that on there. And we're going to let this cook down a minute. Okay, so what do we got? We got a ham steak over here that we boiled. Got the salt out of it, most of the salt out of it. We got a George Foreman grill over here that's heated up. And we're going to now grill this ham steak. Now, so you know, I cut this in half. So you don't need to eat this whole thing. You're going to have some for tomorrow. And I'm going to tell you how to do that in a little while. So let's put that on there. Let's put the cover down and grill this. Okay, this has been grilling for about 5 minutes. Yeah, we got those nice grill marks on there. Let's take this off. Okay, nice. Okay, now I'm going to take half of this and cut it up in little chunks and have that with eggs and potatoes tomorrow. All right, now we're going to build our plate. Okay, so what I did with the other half of the ham, I cut it up in little chunks. I'm going to have that with eggs tomorrow and potatoes. Okay, so what do we got going here? We got our fast carb, our slow carb, our protein. Okay, we got our cauliflower, mashed potatoes. We used the sweet potatoes as gravy. Okay, you saw what I did. Like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, I'm the real deal.